Pretty easy today. I did a lot of homework and went to the gym. Now I'm hanging out with my girlfriend. I haven't seen her in a little bit, but today we are running the exact same deck I ran yesterday. I do not care. We are going to get some W's with this deck because I'm having so much fun just cycling Goblin cages constantly, and this guy's going to be playing E-Barbs right away, so we're going to have to Ice Golem this, and then E-Spirit as well. There's some skeletons down, and everything there should die. Except for the Firecracker, which will live, unfortunately. We're gonna do a little bit of a skeleton barrel king tower activation here. Of course, the firecracker will decide to stay alive instead of dying. Which, is awesome. Not really at all. Now we know his win condition. Okay, we can play our Goblin Cage actually into this. This is huge value. I think he thought we were low or something, thinking we spent our cycle card, which makes up our whole deck. By the way, I know this beard not looking the greatest. Honestly, it kind of like just grew out today. That is something that I will probably shave soon. We're gonna try to take out as many daggers from the dagger just as possible, as well as playing our bats into this. He's gonna wizard, so I might as well just poison here. I think that's a good poison. It's gonna stay in the poison for a little bit. Then we'll be able to get another Goblin Cage down. And it did not die, which is unfortunate, so we're going to log all of that. And the Firecracker will not get another hit, thank goodness. We're doing really good so far. We're going to throw a Skeleton Barrel in his face while those daggers are recharging, even though they barely did anything. Alright, and then he's going to Rage. I think that was a... He must be like one... He must not have elixir. Oh my god, he has a mini P.E.K.K.A worth of elixir? That's kind of crazy. Regardless, we're going to be able to take out that mini P.E.K.K.A, not too much trouble, but we're gonna have to use our skeletons here because I don't want to risk taking a hit there. Because mini P.E.K.K.A is a scary unit. Another thing, I just got back from the gym. Hit a nasty legs day. Actually, it wasn't really that great today. I kind of was in and out of the gym. I wasn't there for a while, and then I got to go to Target with my girlfriend, and we bought a Magic the Gathering set, which I normally don't do. Magic the Gathering, but we did a Final Fantasy one because I thought that was pretty interesting. He's gonna use his E-Barbs. Okay, we're gonna have to Ice Golem this just so it gets the Hog Rider and not the E-Barbs. We're at the we didn't have the Goblin Cage a second time. Probably could have just saved it. This guy's saying we're playing a boring deck, which fair enough to him. Probably doesn't like getting spammed that much with cycle cards. Okay, I think I'm gonna throw a poison down right here, just so that when... Okay, he's gonna just keep playing stuff. You're gonna have to log this. It's gonna maybe get a hit. Nope, no hits. And he's gonna Valk. Okay, that's fine. The Valk's dying so fast. And we'll be able to actually just poison right here again. Because that should be... Oh, the Firecracker went other lane. That is not good for us. He's gonna get a mini P.E.K.K.A hit and a Firecracker hit? Oh my goodness. That is not good. We need to lock it in here to win this game because if we don't get enough damage here, might just lose. Okay, we're gonna Goblin Cage, try to cycle back to our other Goblin Cage. Does he have a... It doesn't look like he has a spell. So we're gonna try to not take as little damage on that as possible, and then we're gonna be able to Goblin Cage again here. Like I said, we were just cycling back to our evil Goblin Cage there. And now we're gonna try to push the Firecracker other lane. It's already other lane, so that's huge. We do that, and then this, we need to, I was thinking we could get down an Ice Golem, maybe protect our Goblin Cage a little bit. These bats are doing some work there. We can throw another Skeleton Barrel down, hopefully get some damage out of this. He's going to play a Wizard, which I don't think is a good play. We can do this. Okay, he's going to throw another Hog down. This is just looking bad for him because that Hog's not going to get any hits, I don't think. Yeah, and he's just struggling here. We have another... Goblin Cage is in hand as well. We're just going to save this one for his Hog. We're not going to play it this time around. Actually, we are going to play it this time around because... Oh, no, we just win. Skeleton Barrel got to tower, got both drops, and this guy is saying we're boring, but I'm going to just be like, what are you talking about? We're at 7,000, or 9,800, guys. We're almost with 10,000 trophies. But now we are against Asian letters from Asian clan. Also, another thing I wanted to mention... Do you guys think I should make a channel, or not a channel, a clan for this channel? Would you guys join if I did? That's what I wanted to ask. Because I don't really know if I create a new clan, I just need enough people to join that to the point where I'd actually be able to, like, you know, get some clan wars rewards. Also, this guy popped ability, so we will be able to ice him here into a push, potentially. Because he doesn't have ability, so we can just kind of eat that and not waste our bats. But we won't be able to get into a push here because he's going to skeletons, which is fine. We just kind of sit here for now. I'm going to cycle my skeletons. I think he's using Royal Hogs, so I want to be careful here. Yep, there they are. There the Royal Hogs. No, but this is going to be such an easy defense because we have everything down on the ground. And that might be no damage. That's no damage. That's a crazy defense there. And we're going to get the skeletons to hit down, and our brawler might get a hit here. No, he's going to use his Evo skeletons there, but they won't get to the tower, so we don't need a log or do anything of that nature. We're just going to reset here. I think I'm going to Ice Golem behind the tower because we don't want to give him a chance to activate his King Tower with the E-Spirit there, so we're just going to play Goblin Cage still. He's going to have his Hogs again. He might EQ this, to be honest, for all I know. Let's see, I kind of want to play a Skeleton Barrel into that. I'm going to because he's going to EQ that, so now he can't push, and because he's going to try to get Hogs out of this, is what I'm supposed to say. And now it's going to die, and not allowing him to get in a Hogs push, but he's going to be able to take out our push there. So I'm going to do Ice Golem Bats the bridge. Hopefully he doesn't push here. If he doesn't, yep, we're sitting pretty solid here, and he only has skeletons. That's going to be, okay, he has to Royal Delivery there, which is great. We are somehow keeping up pretty well against this guy. We're in a Goblin Cage just because I don't have really any other play there, other than I could have poisoned, I guess, or used a random log. But I don't think that would have been a good play. He's going to play his Skeleton King, his Archer Queen, and then get a cannon down, so we're just going to poison all that real quick. He's going to EQ that. I don't think that's a great play because we have another Goblin Cage in hand. He might go for some Hogs here, potentially. I hate how that doesn't kill it completely. Yeah, he's going to go for some Hogs here. That's good. We have a Skeleton Barrel to take that out, and one Hog's going to get slipped to the tower there, but it's fine. We can defend the rest of it with just a few things, but of course, he's going to get a bunch of damage because it's Royal Hogs, and you can't really stop them that well. But he's going to have to use a Royal Delivery or something if he doesn't want to take damage. Log, of course, he has it all. My Royal Hogs again here for, if I had to guess. Yep, got a nice log down there to take care of the Archer Queen, but of course he's going to EQ. We did do a pretty decent job this time around. Actually, we took no damage. That's kind of huge. We need to get this down. He's going to cannon, of course, Royal Delivery. What does he not have? I'm just going to cycle my Goblin Cage early, because I think if we can get to another Goblin Cage, that would be huge. We can honestly even... I'm just going to Archer Queen. We need to poison here. We need to just try to take as little damage as possible. He's going to EQ that, but we have another Goblin Cage in hand. He might have to ability this if he does. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do this. We're going to go here. E-Spirit. He doesn't have a EQ. Now he has an EQ. But he's still going to get so much damage. He's just cycling EQs on my tower. He can't get another Archer Queen down, though. He's used his cannon. So we're going to cycle a Goblin Cage because he used his cannon. And then he wasted his Evo Skeletons as well. This is kind of big. Then you yeah, okay. Nice. And then we go here. Oh, this is going to be bad for us. If he just pops Archer Queen ability, or Cage, I guess, just takes that all out as well. We're going to Skeleton Barrel. I mean, there's just no time, really. You can't really do much. I mean... Yeah, and he's just Evo Cannon. This guy's just playing, like, a super meta deck that I really can't play against. Wait, he's not going to be able to take the Skeleton Barrel out. We need skeletons to connect with the tower here. Like, desperately. And overextending did not work. He's going to play another cannon. He's just going to keep EQing. I mean, he's just in full cycle here. Okay, we're gonna do this. Skeleton Barrel well, I didn't even mean to place it behind there. We just lose regardless, though. He's gonna Archer Queen ability, which I don't think is the play. He's gonna play that. Okay, yeah, he's just literally just playing stuff to cycle to EQ or to that now. Yeah, that's so annoying, though. Dude, if we... Oh, we couldn't fully even stop it either because we had Goblin Cage. And he just EQ cycled us. If we could have fully stopped the Hogs, we had a chance of winning with our poison there because we had a pretty good cycle, but we just couldn't stop the Hogs. Oh man, that's so annoying. Might have to go hit another lift after this, you know, just blow off some steam. Now we're against Cheery from La Profecia. He's gonna be playing Dark Goblin. Completely fine with that. He's gonna also be playing Berserker, which is an interesting one. I'm just gonna bats on the Berserker here, just because I don't really have another option. And we'll be able to skeleton split on the Hunter. He's gonna play a mini P.E.K.K.A with the Hunter, actually, which is fine. Those skeletons are putting in a huge job on that, on the Hunter. Nice, and our... Okay. Well, it's gonna tank a few. I thought we could maybe have a full health Brawler, but that's fine. And... Actually, did he put those same lane? Yeah, I might be able to just log this. I think I will. I'm just gonna log this here. It's a lot of log value. Okay, interesting. Push there. The Berserker is gonna get so much damage just because that's so annoying. Okay. We're gonna do an Ice Golem Skeleton Barrel push because it feels like he overextended a lot there, but he might just have a spell to clean this all up, potentially. He's gonna have Hunter, which actually I don't know if that's gonna be enough. No, he's gonna have to use a spell. Does he not have a spell? The Hunter's dead, and that's a lot of damage. Holy cow, he didn't have a spell, and those skeletons are just going crazy on his tower. He just ate all that damage. That's a poison away now. Now, we are in a really good spot here. We're pretty much in defense mode from here on out. And we'll see if we can stop everything. He's got Eagle. What? Eagle him. Okay, well, he's gonna do that. Just gonna Goblin Cage. No, I didn't grab the... Okay, it really needed to grab that there. Now we're in a pretty sketchy spot. Actually, no, we're in a good spot. We can block this Firecracker. He's going to do another Eagle. We just put down a Goblin Cage here. Okay, poison here. That should be able to take all that out. Of course, he's going to have an Evil Firecracker. Why wouldn't he? This guy's a cringe lord. We just need to save the tower here. Okay. And then we can go Skeleton Barrel, Poison. That should be able to take out the Hunter and the Berserker. This is huge. We're also going to get damage on tower. He's going to have to arrows that. And I don't think he can, like, he might have a big push coming, but I really don't think he has enough to win the game. He can't even take out my... He can't even... Okay, and we take out the Firecracker with that. Yeah, this is game over. I don't know what this guy was thinking. It's just game over. I mean, I can just spam. And I mean, he doesn't have anything to do about it. We just sit back and relax. We, you know, stretch, big stretch. Oh my god, my biceps hurt. Me hit. I didn't even hit biceps today. Wait, it's over. Wait, oh, I didn't take his tower. What am I doing? Oh my god, I almost just threw. Yeah, catch me throwing this game. Holy cow. Oops. That was an accident where I didn't take his tower there. And we're gonna claim this, and I will see you guys in the next video.